Alright, my people, something absolutely crazy is happening in Senegal. This man right here is a former prime minister of Senegal. His name is Ousmane Sonko. You get that? He was kicked out of office by this man right here, Bassirou Diomaye Faye, who is the current president of Senegal. And now the two don't see eye to eye at all, I'm telling you. And now the president has done something absolutely crazy, and we need to talk about it. But first, let's go to the United States of America and see what America is doing. It's obvious that America doesn't want visitors anymore. They clearly don't want you and I anymore in their country. Why am I saying this? The United States of America is changing their policies. The US has plans to reduce numbers of African embassies and consulates to process visas. You didn't get that right. Listen to me very carefully. The United States of America has sharply tightened visa access for African countries in 2026. This man right here is the president of America, Donald Trump. He clearly doesn't like you and I. He doesn't like you and I because he said it clearly and openly. Donald Trump says he has to clean up and make America great again. And he doesn't want anything to do with shithole countries. Yes. So right now, the US has sharply tightened visas access for African countries. So the US is reducing numbers of embassies and consulates in Africa in terms of processing visas. That's what is happening. Yes, it's like, oh, you people are flooding the systems too much with the available keys. Yes, and we are tired of that. We are so tired of that, and from now on you don't have access to those available keys again. Yes, you don't have access to that anymore. That's what the US is trying to say. Now practically, out of 50 consulates available in Africa of the US, they have reduced it to 20. Yes, so what does that mean? I'm going to explain it to you, but on top of that, they have expected you to pay at least $15,000 deposit before you can go to the US. Yes, you probably have to leave $15,000 before you can go into the United States of America. And by the time you returned, they're gonna probably give you your money. Probably, or most likely, they are going to give it to you. Why is that? Because many Africans or many people from Africa go to people's country and they don't return. Yes, I'm talking about that. They don't return. Don't feel offended when I'm saying this. Some people in Africa go to people's country and they don't return. That is the reason America is doing this. Look, you know, some people may say, oh, well, I'm a type that always return. No problem with that. Yes, and this does not determine that. That is the actions of all Africans. If you return, it doesn't mean that others will do. Yes, some do returns while others don't. Maybe in Southern Africa, especially like Botswana, Namibia, are some of the countries that people will mostly likely to return. Look, you should also understand that every country in the world has their citizens living somewhere, somebody's country, legally or illegally. Yes, it happens. That's how the world is. You can't stop it. You can't stop it. No matter how you try, you can't stop it. But you can manage it with the right laws and put things in place. You can manage it. And you know, most people that do returns mainly into their countries are the ones that have a little bit of good governance. Yes, and people that don't get beaten in their country or lock up when they speak against the government. Those are the people that are almost likely to return to their country because they feel at home, they feel peace over there. But those that don't return, that means over there, heat is there. When you speak against the authority in each and other ways, you'll be arrested, you'll be locked up. Those are the people that mostly do not return. You get that? Are you getting me? So it's part of life. It's part of life. Anyways, so United States of America has reduced the number of consulates and embassies from 50 to 20. Yes, they are reducing it. And number two, you have to pay $15,000 to possibly get visa. So they reduce embassies and consulates from 50 to 20. And secondly, you must pay the amount of $15,000 deposit before you travel to America. It's funny, right? It's funny. Number three, you must open your social media account, my people. That's what is happening. You have to open your social media account so that they may look into your social media account. It's mandatory. It's compulsive. You have to do it. Mandatory disclosure of your social media account with an S. For the past 5 years, you must show them everything. You must show them emails in 10 years. The emails that you are using, you must show them in 10 years. That is it. If you want to go to the United States of America, that is how it's gonna happen now. And digital identifiers, you must do enhanced biometric data collection and surveillance. Yes, you must what? Take your fingerprint. So I don't know how much you want this. You want to do this before you go to the United States of America, because you must have your fingerprint. Because right now, that is the reality of the United States of America. Now, I don't understand why people do mad things to go to the United States of America. I don't know. Yes, I don't probably know. And me too, I don't know the reason why the US is tightening their visas or doing all these kind of things. I don't know what they are afraid of. I probably don't get it. But you see, that's the reality. So the United States of America has clearly made it clear. We don't want you here. Just stay in your country, pay the money. We are good to go. We can move forward. Yes. And that is just by the way. Anyways, let's go back to Senegal. Senegal is a beautiful country. You will know that. Yes. Have lovely people and great cultures. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes, my people, a lot of crazy stuffs are happening in Senegal. Yes, this man right here is the president of Senegal. His name is Bassirou Diomaye Faye. He just kicked out his best friend out of office. This man right here, Ousmane Sonko, as the prime minister. However, Ousmane Sonko used to be the boss of Bassirou Diomaye Faye. Yes. Now, I want you to listen to me very carefully. It's very deep. So, for many years ago, this man right here, Ousmane Sonko, used to be the promising future potential president, and people look up to him. People loved him in the street of Senegal. People really expected him to become president because he was a change there they are looking for, a change that the people of Senegal are looking for. He is young, vibrant, intelligent, and very full with Senegalese descent. Are you getting me? And he speaks to the people, and the people listen very carefully because they love him. They love the change that he wanted to bring. They want change badly. Now, this man Sonko, his enemy at that time was this man here, Macky Sall. Macky Sall was the president of Senegal at that time. People were tired of Macky Sall. He was like a slave of the French. Yes, he did everything good to France and not for his people. He doesn't do anything for his people. And the people of Senegal wanted change badly. But the change they saw was coming from Ousmane Sonko. Now, when the time of election came, Ousmane Sonko was about to be president to run through the elections. Yes, but he made a mistake by going to a massage parlor to get himself treated, to feel that kind of soft hand, you know. So after all those treatments, he went back, and the lady at the massage parlor, the masseuse, accused him of rape, accused him that he was trying to rape her, and that got him arrested. So when Sonko was arrested, what happened next was absolutely insane. Then he couldn't run for presidency because he had been arrested. And because he has been arrested, he had to find somebody else to run for presidency because they want change badly. Now, what was the trick? The trick was simple. Because Sonko was the prime minister, he was going to be the prime minister if somebody becomes the president. He needed to find a way to still run for presidency. Yes, and the easiest way to run through this was to get one of his friends to assume the role as a president. So he looked around and saw that, oh, I have a brother over here. He saw his friend as a brother. Yes, this man, Bassirou Diomaye Faye. He says, my brother, since I cannot run for president, I suggest you run as a president. But I will tell the people to vote for you. And when they vote for you, it's like voting for me. Yes, voting for you is equal voting for me. And that is how he got to become president. So when he ran for presidency, things changed around. So Diomaye Faye, after being the president, called Sonko to become the prime minister, which is the trick all around. So Sonko and Faye began to work hand in hand, but it got to a point where they don't see eye to eye. Their policy began to differ. Yes, because this Diomaye Faye has been traveling to France each and every day. He has been going to France. So the real agenda began to shift. So when this guy was going to France to meet the French president Macron a couple of times, then his mind began to shift. So when he returned from one of his visits to France, he came back and what? Sacked this man out of office, Ousmane Sonko. Yes, the very person who got him to become president. That's interesting. You see, that is how you can trust people right now. In these days, you cannot trust a lot of people. Yes, anymore. Now, Ousmane Sonko, after being fired as prime minister, he now runs the political party that is the majority in Senegal. He is the one in charge of that political party, and they have elected him as the president of the Assembly of Senegal. Mr. Ousmane Sonko has won 132 votes, and he is elected as the president of the Assembly, which means he has become the second most powerful person in Senegal. You hear that? What did this tell us? You sack out of office and you become the second most powerful person in Senegal. But the president of the assembly holds much power. That's where laws are being drawn. and they can swiftly turn a blind eye to some of the things that, oh, we don't need this, we need this, because this guy has a different agenda. He doesn't like the influence of the French in their country. Guys, what does this tell us? Just let me know how you feel about all this story. Whatever it is, drop in the comment section. Thank you for watching this channel. Bye.